All right. So block party said it was lit. Good vendors, good people. You was working the cameras.
Block party was lit, man. People get out of your way when you have a camera, and they
Yeah.
pose. They try to
Hey, you know that
naturally,
that's the meme, ain't it?
yeah, yeah. They try to naturally produce for you. Like, oh girl, I was
Right.
walking by. She was like, you need me to stand over here? Let me just stand over here next to the sign. I was like, all right, yeah,
Right.
straight. Like, nah, that's dope. I was trying
Yeah.
to get you candid, but if you just want to model for me,
Right.
that's cool.
Right. See, when they notice the camera, people start acting different. That's always the general consensus that people gonna act different on camera. You know. And then the meme that the cameraman never dies.
Yeah, cameraman never dies,
So
baby.
yeah,
And I was
that's
doing
it.
some,
We in here.
yeah,
We live.
trying to get some questionable stuff
Yeah.
out the way, like backward shots and stuff, trying not to run into people, but then people just move out your way so you can do whatever. So uh
Right.
but yeah,
Pretty
man, the
much.
ownership trend, bro, it's weird.
Ain't it
It's
though?
weird.
Because it's very weird because I think going into the topic of like, you know, ownership and hustle culture, do you feel like that is something that every regular person is being pushed to do, right? Own your own stuff and then also, hustle around the clock, team no sleep. Do you think that's affecting a lot of people around the world right now?
I think it's I think that no sleep thing is over. Like that team no sleep stuff, like all around the clock, 24/7
Yeah,
grind, be on your grind. I think that that
right.
aspect of it is kind of dead because nobody wants to do that, and people like to have fun.
Right, right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, but I do think the ownership trend, the LLC talk, and um, all of that, that's
yeah.
it's tight. It's good and bad. Um, I appreciate everybody, starting their own businesses and stuff. I appreciate
Right,
everybody wanting to be their own bosses, but some of y'all don't need to be.
right.
So some of y'all need to be somebody
Some of
else's
y'all don't
boss.
need to be.
Yeah, some of y'all need
Hey,
to work
go.
for
I mean,
somebody,
go ahead.
bro. Some of y'all ain't got it in you.
Wow. So you saying they should know their role essentially? Like some people
I
just
mean,
ain't got it in them to
you
be
don't.
the
Yeah,
boss or to be even a manager. They need to be a worker bee, is what you're saying.
exactly, bro. Because one, here's the thing, bro. People don't realize that when you start a business, you end up working more than you would have working for somebody.
Right.
Like at my job right now, at dog, when it's time to go, it's time to go. I really, it ain't my
Right.
problem what happened after I leave. But then I got to come home and run a whole business,
Yeah.
and guess what? I got to deal with that all the time. Um,
Right. Right.
and I can't just tell HR to handle it. I can't tell nobody else to handle
No.
it. Blah blah blah. Or I got
Mm-mm.
to go find these
Right.
people and hire them, and then I got to worry about them, bro. It's not.
Right.
Some of that ain't worth it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. You know. That's why even like even in the case of myself, I always say you kind of have to like learn how to play your position, and that's something I definitely had to learn how to do. I think at the height of the hustle culture, hashtag no sleep movement, you know we all started doing too much. You know what I mean? And you essentially want to, or you think you can do what some of these people are have to do, because some people are forced to do it. You know what I mean? If people already
Yeah,
have a standing business or a standing operation that they have to oversee, and it's not just like a little LLC. I mean, even if it is a little LLC, it's like they really have product moving and money coming in, and they have to get deals done, and so some people really have to work on like 14, 16 hour days, and they might be able to get 2 to 4 hours of sleep, in a given day. So some
don't
people
nobody want
have
to
to
live
live
like
that
that
life,
no more,
but
bro.
you know what I mean.
Don't nobody
but
want
but
to
the
live
people
like
think
that.
they do though. Hey,
Yeah.
people think they do though. That's the problem. Is people are in love with the idea of living like that and living that life and saying, "Oh yeah, like I could be out here just hustling and getting to it and doing what I need to do, and I ain't got to sleep, I ain't got to do this, and then you crash out, you know, and
Yeah.
then you end
It's a
up
young
messing up
man's
a whole
game.
day because you crashed out." Right. Well, I don't even
It's
think
a
it's
young
just that. I
man's
think
game.
it's that. I think it's just the fact that people overestimate themselves and people start doing too much all at once, because like, even not taking the ageism out of it, is that because we have a lot of people that are 50 plus trying to do it, you know what I mean, and thinking like, oh, because some people are trying to, like, make up for lost time or what they feel is lost time, like, oh yeah, like, I wasted my life and now I have to come out here, I have to have a side hustle, I have to get it. Now, also to that point, because I was in the drive-through yesterday, get my grub on, and nice lady at the window, probably middle-aged black lady, real nice, and she was like, yeah, it's looking like it looked like it's gonna rain or whatever. We making small talk, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like it's gonna rain. It's kind of well, deserved. How hot it's been. We definitely need the rain to come on through, and so she was like, yeah. She said, but I ain't, I said, hopefully it's gonna happen before I get off or whatever. But she said, it ain't gonna matter. I gotta work to about 12 p.m. tonight. And I was like, what you mean? Like, I said, because this
Yeah.
this isn't like this isn't like maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she's like, yeah, I got to go to my second job or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I said, some people got to get it, with this economy, you almost got to have two jobs now. She's like, baby, I've been working two jobs for about 15 years. She said, I've always had
Damn.
two jobs. I was like, hey, and so in that situation, because I know me and you from the communities that we come from, that's commonplace. Somebody mama,
Yeah.
somebody auntie, somebody uncle, daddy, they working two jobs. That's all they know.
For
Even my
sure.
mom's mom, my grandmama, man, she was doing as long as she could, trying to work, two jobs. That's all they know is long days, and
For
getting it.
sure. I'm a big component of working smarter, not harder. I can
Right.
work hard. I've worked hard a good portion of my life to get where I am.
Yeah.
But um, as I get older, I refuse to work hard anymore. I got too much experience. I got too much
Right.
mental um, wherewithal to just put my head down
Hmm.
and be a worker bee.
Right.
But and that's some people don't like some people that's their thing, man. If I can just go here, put my
Right.
head down and wait for this clock to expire, you know what I'm saying? I can do that all day, every day, and that's what they like.
Right.
I can't do that, man. I'll go crazy if I did that. So I can't
Yeah.
have two jobs because I need my time, and I can't, yeah, I can't work that hard. Like,
So
I'm
you
not
you're
gonna be
not on the
working
side.
hard.
So you're not on the side of a Kim K that said people need to get off their ass and work.
No, for sure. I'm definitely on her side. They do. But don't be
you
working
know.
inefficiently is what I'm saying. Because having two
Right.
jobs that pay you $7 an hour, I don't think
Right.
that's like as good as having one job that pays you 14. If I were you, I would just go find that job that pays you 14, no matter how long it took.
I mean, depending on where you live, because I would go find that job that pay you no less than 20, wherever you at.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly,
But
but
I get your point though. I get your point because I mean, if this lady has been working for said company for a long standing period of time, I know she's making 20 or more, because if she got time put in like that, and then not to mention what she pulling into the second job, I could imagine she probably straight. But then again, I definitely, like, I think the time for money thing, Americans, especially Americans specifically, are realizing the time for money situation. and that time for money ain't really the wave. And I think that's why the government does what it does, and the power, not even just the government, but the powers that be do what they do to keep the masses in one place, essentially. So, but I think that there's ample opportunity to change that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they ain't gonna get me, bro. That's what's
They're not gonna, he said
they're not gonna
they're
get
not gonna
me.
hit you with the okey doke.
Yeah, y'all not gonna trap me in this dumb shit. Um, got me
Say
fucked
he gonna
up.
trap you, huh? He said
No, put in 20 years and then I'm gonna retire and I'm gonna have my pension
right.
and fuck y'all, dog. Fuck that.
No, hey, and they messing people's pensions up too now, bro. Like they try to change
Yeah,
they keep moving the goalpost on that, and then they try to remove. Oh, the retirement age is this. They working to push the whatchamacallit, either the retirement or the Social Security back to like 70 instead of
yeah,
65,
yeah. I'm trying not to need that, so I ain't
which
really
is
worried about it.
crazy. Which is crazy to think. It's like, bro, they really want you to work until you die, bro. They said, "Oh, won't nobody having the chance to get nothing from us."
Well,
Like,
I think again, don't get hit with the okey doke, man. I mean, I hate to sound insensitive, but I really don't care.
right?
Um,
Okay.
don't get hit with the
Hey,
okey
look.
doke. You're never gonna get that
Okay.
Social Security, bro. You're gonna pay them
Let,
taxes, and you're never gonna see that money back. Give up hope on that right now, and go make another
he
plan
said
because
they
it's never gonna
never
be
get that
that.
Social
It's
Security.
over for
They
that. If you
never.
think you're about to have a retirement from the government, you fucked. You fucked already, and there ain't nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna be real disappointed when we old. If you make it that far, eating all that pork, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
now I'm not saying go get you a vendor tent and try to get it popping with some t-shirts, but invest your money, do
not
something, bro. Get them cryptocurrencies popping. I don't know. It's not gonna
get them.
happen from the government. That tax you paying is gone. It's over, fam.
It's over.
You never gonna see that
Hey,
money again.
it's done for them. It's
That money
done.
been spent. How you think we not at war right now?
Yo, it's missed. You're right. It is. They definitely got the warmongers and the ironmongers doing what they do. But
Yeah, that shit costs
this
money,
dude
bro.
said, well,
It costs
all
money to
that
keep
pork
us on
you
top.
eating.
Yeah.
You right. You
Yeah,
right.
man. You
You
better go
right.
ahead, get your little gym membership. Hopefully live a long enough
Get
life.
your little gym membership. God damn.
I'm just
So
saying.
okay. Would you because I've thought about this. I've had conversations about it myself. Would you want to pay higher taxes like in another country, for instance, right? You pay higher taxes, but you get a 3 to 4 day work week and you still make a solid living off of that, but you have like that peace of mind, but you're gonna pay higher taxes.
I got a 4-day work week right now, so I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not gonna
Right.
let
But everybody
my
ain't got that though.
determination be. Um, I'm not gonna let
Yeah.
my situation be dictated by outside forces. So I don't care what country, what state, what situation you're in. It, you can make it happen, man. Like people feel like they're forced into doing the thing just because of where they are. And then they look on the other side and say the grass is greener, but the grass could have been greener on your
Right.
side if you watered that bitch.
So let me translate for y'all that might not understand what he's saying. He's saying, you better get your ass up out there, boy, and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get it
Hey,
how you live and get it out the mud.
for
Okay?
sure. You heard rap.
Get it
That's
out the
what
mud
rappers
there,
say.
boy. Ain't
That's what
no
every
excuses. I
rapper
don't care
says.
where you're from. I don't care what hood you're from.
That's what every rapper I've ever known says. Yo, had to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? They literally say that. They say get it out the mud.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And that's but the thing I like see I'm a little different on that. I think that yes, you
Yeah, you
can
soft, bro.
control. Oh, I'm soft, nigga. You see my face change? You see, now had I been in the room with you, this might have been a little different. Hey, you see how niggas act soon as somebody say they soft?
Excuse me?
Niggas,
Oh man.
niggas, like you can't
He's
call niggas two things. You cannot
yeah.
call niggas soft or homosexual because
He said
niggas
I'm
switch
soft.
up
I'm about to go show
so
him.
so fast. The switch up is
Man,
real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, because
I'm just saying. I was like, yeah, yeah,
it's
nah.
like niggas immediately, hey, who's soft?
Get it out
Who?
there.
Hey,
You about to get
and,
5 jobs
hey,
right now to prove me wrong.
yo, you know what come after that? You know what come after that? Niggas like, hey, look, anybody in this room could get it.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
all the
Anybody
smoke.
who want it? Who want it? I'm just saying,
Who
bro.
want it? Anybody in
Why?
here can get it.
Men's natural reaction is to fight. It's the fight
Right,
things
just to
they
fight.
disagree with. It don't even matter. Ideas,
Who
people,
soft?
like animals, whatever they disagree with.
See,
Their first reaction is to fight it.
I'll whoop everybody ass in here right now.
Yeah, I kill everybody right now, dog. I'll blow this whole
I
spot
kill
up.
everybody in this
It's like, dang, dog.
bitch.
Dang.
Oh shit. God damn. That'd
But
be
yeah,
real shit.
pull
God
yourself up by
damn.
your bootstraps, man. Um,
Oh my God.
pull
Hey,
yourself up by
they
your
go,
J's.
hey. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So no matter what your circumstances, this is what you're saying, right? No matter what your circumstances are in your environment, and whatever happens, even in your shortcomings, pull yourself up by your bootstraps
I'm
at
saying,
all
as a
costs.
human being, as a spiritual being, you have every opportunity within every cell of your body to make everything you've ever wanted come true. Okay? And I'm saying if you allow anything outside of the 70 trillion cells in your own body to control what you are capable of, then that is your fault. I believe that as humans, we are capable of anything and everything. We haven't seen anything better than us yet. And the only thing we can attribute it to is a deity in some form or whatever you believe in the world. But yeah, faith, magic, um, religion, God, Allah, Buddha, um, you know, so as a human being, I believe you are a supreme spiritual being. And if you don't believe that, then that's your problem.
And you can purchase Sam's book on our Patreon for
Yo,
$59.95. Three
how to be a
payments
god,
of
you know what I'm saying? How to
$59.95.
be a god, part 1.
Pull yourself. The book is titled "Shut the Fuck Up and Pull Yourself Up by Your Bootstraps."
You are a god. I am a god.
Oh man, hey, this nigga, he gonna be doing motivational speeches.
I'm just saying,
Um,
man. Like honestly, dog,
yeah,
like nobody said this was going to be easy. Nobody said life is
no,
easy. So,
no, it's not. It's not.
yeah.
So
And you're
you're
going
more
to
on a
go through some
standpoint of
trials and tribulations, dog, but I mean, if you let anything else affect your life,
right.
I don't I get it, man. Some stuff's hard to overcome. I'm trying to overcome things right now, you know what I'm saying? Again, I still have a job that I have to go to.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to get better at that job and get promoted at that job. So I'm feeding right into it. You know what I mean? But
right,
on the other side of it,
right,
I see where I can be. So I'm
right.
always going to have that goal in mind. And
Mm-hmm.
nothing in that job along the journey is going to affect my goal. Nothing
Right,
outside of my household is going to affect what I do to get to my goals. It might
right.
change the way I have to get to them. I might have to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
I pivot every day, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to say I'm a product of my environment because I've never been.
Right. I mean, some people would disagree, but I see where you're going with it because you coming from the standpoint of the mentality and motivations behind what you can accomplish. You know what I mean? And switching that up just from the standpoint of just your mentality, because if you view yourself being in a bad situation, you always gonna be in a bad situation, and you're always gonna cast blame on the situation, or you're gonna cast blame on others.
Manifestation is real.
Right? That's where you're coming from, right?
Yeah, that's my second book.
Oh,
Manifestation is real. You can also purchase that one. Uh, it may take 6 to 8 weeks to deliver while I'm writing it.
bet. All right. We're gonna cut that there.